Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and this is another episode of VHS Rewind, where today I'm going to take a look back at the old VTC UK X rental of Hiroyuki Sanada's Roaring Fire. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So yes, Roaring Fire, one of my all-time favourites from my childhood and probably one of the first movies that I ever did see Hiroyuki Sanada and absolutely fell in love with him. I mean, he's incredibly handsome in this movie. However, this was not the first time I ever owned this movie. In fact, that would be down to this one. This is the more common UK version put out on video. The VTC one obviously was out there, but it's a bit more of a rarer item. But this was the first I had ever seen of this. A terrible cover. I mean, it is not representative of the movie whatsoever. And on the back, it carries clips from Shaolin Drunk Fighter, which is just ridiculous. However, it was enough for make me fall in love with that movie that I searched out this particular version, and I love the VTC label. It is fantastic, all with this gold cover. I adored it. Of course, they released things like the Ninja Mission, the Street Fighter series, Sister Street Fighter, and so on, and a lot more. A lot of Chuck Norris out there, and I do have some of them. I may share with you someday. But Roaring Fire, made in 1981, and this particular release put out by VTC in 1983, which is just incredible to think how old this is. Even more so that whenever I did put the tape in, it pretty much played as clean as. There was no tracking needed. It looked not brand new, but it definitely held its quality after all these years, which is just insane to think. But yes, this VTC release is gorgeous, and I don't think it's in its original box, if I'm going to be honest, because most of the VTC releases, if not all, came with a gold box as well as the cover. This has a clear box, so it's obviously been replaced somewhere along the way. So when you're done watching this, why not head over to Korea Disco, where you can find an incredible selection of Korean VHS movies featuring a wide collection of Hong Kong titles, Hollywood movies, and so much more. You'll also find a great selection of K-pop music and memorabilia, and plenty of other movie-themed goodies. But yes, the handsome Hiroyuki Sanada, or Henry Duke Sanada, as you can see on the front, they call him Duke Sanada here, stars in it along with the incredible Sue Shiomi from Sister Street Fighter and the late great Sonny Chiba himself, who has a fantastic role in this. I was quite surprised because I had seen him in the Street Fighter movies, and when I saw him in Roaring Fire, I was really surprised at the role he was playing. But still fantastic, and he also choreographs the wild action throughout this. I mean, it's just a mental movie, and I really do hope that Eureka Video put it out there on Blu-ray someday soon, because they've been putting out a lot of great Sonny Chiba movies. I think Roaring Fire is definitely one that should be up there. But love it all the same. Fantastic. Directed by Norofubi Suzuki. He was a big director of the 1970s, and also the man behind the awesome Shogun's Ninja, which was made the year before this and starred all three of these people in that also. Another movie I would love to see put out on Blu-ray by Eureka. But yes, gorgeous print, really excited, and quite different to how that movie was then sold soon after when it was put out on this cheaper label here. But this is the one we are focusing on. As I say, I put the tape in, it was fine. It played lovely. It had two previews on there, one for the VTC, both VTC releases of course, of the Octagon with Chuck Norris, and another for Sonny Chiba's Street Fighter, which was pretty damn cool to see. Inside the tape, now some of these VTC tapes had gold labels on them also, but this one has a white one, which is quite different because I hadn't seen too many like that. The cover though, the guild, this is for a guild video, you see, not VTC at all, so someone has replaced this along the way, not myself, but this guild box, and I actually do prefer them because they tend to hold the videotapes much more comfortably rather than those two little catches on there where you hear your tape rattling about. These really seemed to comfort the videotape when it was put in there, and there was less chance of it breaking or falling out. But let me pop out this cover here and share it with you. Now, it is a wee bit battered and tattered, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm just glad that I do have it, and I still feel I would love to have the most, if not all, of the VTC collection, whether it was just the Asian movies or all of them. I'd be very, very happy with that, because it was always one of my favorite labels and distributors to go to back in the video era there. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty wild movie. Abdullah the Butcher here, you can see down in the drawing, although he seems to be front and center of this artwork, I don't know why. He's a wrestler, professional wrestler that was brought in for the movie, and he does a grand job. He's a lot of fun. Kind of starts off as an enemy and then becomes an ally, which is good fun. I mean, it's a harmless movie, but it is definitely worth seeing if you're a fan of that Sonny Chiba era of things there. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to share with you. There's not too much more with this. Unfortunately, it's not like today's boutique labels where we get loads of booklets and posters and extra features and things, but still a joyful release to have. And again, I'll not be getting rid of any of my VTC movies. I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. I would love to have had that in its original gold cover, and maybe if I find a spare one on eBay someday, I will change that over. But anyway, for now, this has been a look back at Roaring Fire, the X-Rental UK release. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you once again for all your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews, and follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon.